You can get more money, another house, another car, another pair of shoes, but you will never get more time.
Believe you were born to win. It's your right to win. Claim it, frame it, 'cause you were.
Stop giving your power away. As we close 2025, I want to challenge you to think about all the things that have drained your energy this year. So often, when we find ourselves in a busy season, we start to pay attention to everything for fear that we're going to drop the ball on something. So, therefore, everything that comes in our way, we start to give it attention. Yet, not everything and not everybody is worthy of your energy. You have to think about your energy as a very precious commodity. I always say that time is your most precious asset. You can get more money, another house, another car, another pair of shoes, but you will never get more time. So you want to be conscious about how you spend your time such that you get the greatest return on that time invested or that time expended. Now I'm going to tell you time and energy are almost synonymous. So, again, you want to be very thoughtful about where you spend your energy. When you choose to expend your energy, it needs to be on something that is a necessity. For example, your kids need something, they're sick or they're ill or they need your attention for something for school. I would argue that's critical, worthy of your energy. But somebody who wants to tell you about a situation and they just want to whine, they really don't want a solution or they really don't value your ear could be anybody's ear, they just want to whine, you might want to think about whether or not that's worthy of your energy. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes friends just need to talk. And if you're a great friend, you will listen. But again, over time, you learn to discern whether this is an opportunity to hear somebody out, an opportunity to help them, or just another ear. You have to make that call and decide whether or not you have the energy at that time to invest in that situation, or whether or not that same energy can be used on something that might be more fruitful. Remember, an hour spent on this is an hour not spent on that. When you choose to expend your energy, it ought to be something that's a necessity, something that gives you great psychic benefit. You feel great. You feel like you blessed somebody else. You just have a smile on your face because you spent that time doing X. Or it needs to be something that is going to set you up for success down the road, that it's an investment today for something that you won't receive the yield on until later. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you to really question whether or not it's worth your energy. There are so many things that I do in the course of a week, going to church, spending time with friends, mentoring someone, focusing on my board work, focusing on my W 2 work, focusing on a speech, all of which I get great, great psychic and other benefits from, all worthy of my energy. But when I'm starting to feel tired, and depleted. Now, instead of taking on more things and exhausting myself even further, now I start to, at the margin, ask the question, is it worth the investment? Should I give energy to this right now? What happens if I don't give energy to this right now? I stop and give myself 30 seconds to discern whether or not this is going to be an energy depletion exercise or an energizing exercise. In these last few days of 2025, spend some time thinking about that. Anytime you get overwhelmed between now and the end of the year, stop. It's worth 30 seconds of your time to discern energy depletion, energizing. Go get them.